should be live. Eventually. And there it is. Okay. Microphones are off though. So we're not technically live. I thought I had everything ready. Are good. You guys let us know.
Hi, Christy. Long time no see.
Let us know if we sound all right.
I almost did not make it today.
Yeah, we can. You're eating.
Hello, T.
Sorry, the other stream just died. We started it and then we lost connection.
Xander said it's quiet.
All right, let me check.
I didn't leave work until 5:30, which means I didn't get out of the shower until 6:45. Tony diagnosis, I don't know.
Are we both quiet? Here, we'll put it up to your mouth so
I'm
we can
eating.
record you eating. No, don't move it back. It's fine there. Just eat quietly.
This thing is heavy.
It's literally, you're not picking it up, so I don't know how it's heavy. You mean it's hard to move?
Yeah.
It literally holds itself up, and you're like, it's heavy. That's how you talk, by the way, in my head.
Oh, no.
What?
Xander said it went louder by the time we read that.
Oh, no.
Now we're like...
Is it too loud now? I mean, we could just pull back a little bit.
It wasn't quiet. It was quiet at first, but it's fine now.
All right. Cool. Nice. No mic today. Just us, sadly. You guys just get to hang out with us. What happened this week, Meek?
We got a bread maker.
Oh, we got a bread maker. This is...
With our Amazon points. It's so dope.
So good.
We keep making tons of bread. We made it every day since we got it, basically.
Yeah.
Meaning you have made it.
Yeah, you got to make one, Meek.
No, Mike, that must be why it was quiet.
Ah, nice. You got an inspiration for that. Good job. Good job.
Fresh bread is good.
Bread makers are so nice. And we got not the cheapest one, but we didn't get a great value version of one, but we did get it on a sale. It was $20 off.
It was $110.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This week was okay. It was busy.
It was busy.
I don't even remember everything we did.
I know.
I just remember being busy every day. Silent Hill came out.
Yeah, we played it for an hour and a half.
We're going to play it this weekend.
I guess. She wanted to stream it, but I don't know if anybody would want to watch us play a scary game. The problem with that is that we'll never finish it on stream, and then we feel obligated to play on stream.
I just didn't know people would want to see what it was like and see you going I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this.
I hate it so much.
And me going, oh my God, I'm so dizzy.
You think you get dizzier with a smaller screen or a bigger screen?
I don't think it matters.
Really?
Remember that time we played that Plague's Tale or something here? I almost died. I was so dizzy. Hello, Eden? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Not a fan of Silent Hill. Excuse me. It's just the game of my childhood. That was the number one game me and my sister played together. Christy, we have not made any super special breads yet. We just made white bread and a French bread that was gross. And
I think it may have just come out bad. Maybe it was.
However, we bought all the ingredients to make an apple cider bread. So I'm really excited about that. We just got the ingredients today, so we'll have to make it tomorrow.
I don't remember who Eden is.
Go for it. If I'm free, I'll watch. I was talking about just doing it during today's live stream, but we didn't really have enough time to set it up anyway because I was so late. And then Kivox forgot to buy milk for my apple cider bread. So I had to go out after I was already late from work to go buy milk. Dude,
Wow.
it sounds so delicious.
First world problem. What sounds so delicious?
Apple cider bread, I'm guessing.
You need to. Oh, they said that. You need to like stop getting your hopes up with it though, because it may not be that great. I was gonna make a rosemary bread because it was like a recipe that we got, and
We have a fresh rosemary like bush.
yeah, and it just smelled not.
It made the whole house smell like
medicine.
gross.
It wasn't gross. It didn't smell like poop or anything like that. But it just smelled like herbal medicine. You know, like something
a tincture.
Something that like your grandma would make for you because you have a sore throat.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's like, drink this, and you're like it's so bad though.
Eden said, "I love your videos so much, and they make me feel happy." That's nice.
We got to get back to making some more videos. We've been somewhat taking a break.
Oh, we paid off our car.
Yeah, I don't think anybody cares.
Dude,
about
I
that.
am so excited about that.
I get it. I know, but I'm just saying, I don't think anybody else cares. Everybody's gonna be like,
we've been talking about like
congratulations, but I'm just saying though, like it's not a big
our
deal.
budget journey and our financial journey, and
then you also said that you were gonna make a video about it, and then you just don't. So,
but people are saying congrats.
I know because that's the polite thing to say. Anybody that's polite is just gonna.
I don't remember the last time we haven't had a car payment.
That's true.
It's going to be amazing for all of like a year while it lasts.
What lasts?
Having no car payment.
Why? We're gonna get another car?
No, I'm saying like, what if the Honda dies, and then like.
Well, we don't get another car until we need another car. You know what I mean? We don't get it just because the Honda dies. Oh, now we need a second car because, you know, in case, like, we just don't have a second car. We just live without a second car until we desperately need it. I get a different job or something, you know? Like, that would be the only thing that would...
I paid off my car before I had a car because I never had a car.
Nice. So, technically, did you pay it off?
Christine wants to know if you've made any wands recently.
I made the ones, but no. I think I've shown you guys all of them the last time. But I was talking to Mike, and if he comes over, I was like, hey, we should make you a wand while you're here. That'd be fun, huh?
He's only going to be here for a couple of days, and you guys are going to be playing Monster Hunter.
So?
I don't have time to make a wand.
If I have an assistant, I would be able to make more wands. You want to be my assistant? No, of course not. You would rather sit around and do nothing all day. I'm going to move this. I just realized it's like all the way down here. Pop out chat. There it goes. Now it's in a good spot.
I don't like it.
Too bad.
There's like a glare.
Oh, there's a glare. Okay. Well, we'll just... Did it go away? Where's the glare coming from?
It's hard to look up there with that light, like...
Oh, my God. You just like to complain about
Our
everything.
county fair had these really dope swords, and it made me think of y'all. Like katanas.
We're not Japanese. Why would
That's the dopest sword I can think of.
Katanas are overrated. They look cool and everything, and they have like, you know, the cool lore and stuff, but wisdom panel. Ow, the cat.
Meow. God damn it. Lord of the Rings inspired was a big one I saw. I have a Lord of the Rings sword.
An elven sword.
Arwen's sword. Boo. Come on, Boo.
Kick her in here, Meek. Oh, she left. Just leave the door cracked. She'll come back in.
Bye. Oh!
What?
I now want one. I hurt my butt. Oh, look, my cat came back.
I know.
I love you, Boo.
No, I don't want you. Meek, do you want to make a wand with me?
No.
Why not?
Because I suck. What's happened this week?
Nothing.
We've not even finished Rings of Power season 1.
We watched one episode.
The other day, it was so bad.
And the entire time, I was just pointing out everything wrong with it.
And then you make it suck because you're pointing
everything.
Because
it sucks. I'm sorry that I need to explain to you why I think it sucks, but it sucks. If I see something, I gotta say something. That's what I was taught. You see something, you say something. You're the opposite. You see something, you go, and just don't say anything. So, yeah, no, it's a terrible show. At least season 1 is still bad. Like, it didn't get any better from, like, the year that we took off of it. We went back to it, and I'm willing to continue to watch it. But you just need to deal with me explaining why all of these things don't make sense.
He points out, like, everything.
And it's not even, like, the wokeness of it or any of that. That doesn't even bother me. It's just, like, why are characters doing this? Why is that person acting like that? That makes no sense. That's not how that would probably work. It just like, and it's so dumb. I'm not a big fan. This is like maybe I'm just stupid thing, but like, I understand what everybody is saying, but I feel like it's so pretentious.
Oh, it is. Like the way they talk in Lord of the Rings is very like
because
flowery.
It's Lord of the Rings and it's flowery, but I just feel like
it does feel like weird sometimes. So
it's so poetic.
Xander said there's a lot of Lord of the Rings swords on Temu. I'm almost curious enough to buy one. We actually bought some like really cheap, like $1, $2 Harry Potter ones, and they weren't that bad.
Were they? I thought they were like.
You have them.
I thought they were like $6.
No, I don't think so.
$3 to $6.
I'd have to look.
They're not.
Where are they?
They're not. They're in the closet.
Oh, they weren't that bad for like super cheap ones.
Yeah, for like Halloween, they were great. Really good, even.
Hi, Booby Boo. Come here. Come here.
She can't make it through the door.
The door's like this wide.
It's too
And she's
closed,
like, help.
Meek. She can't push through.
I can't believe how dumb she is.
I know. Like mother, like daughter. Ow. I don't think they can hear that, by the way, because it's
11 fell down the stairs.
No, she didn't. She literally stumbled on one step.
You did it.
Every time you tell a story, I need to like correct you on the story. Like I have to actually you.
You literally said she fell down the stairs earlier.
I get it, but you saw the video?
She fell down like 3 steps.
You saw the video, so you know that she actually didn't. They did not see the video. So when you say our dog fell down the stairs, what do you know, they may be thinking she literally fell down multiple steps. That's what I'm saying. No. You gotta cover you gotta actually cover your eyeballs. Like you can't. See? Didn't actually fall. She literally took, look. Boom, one step.
No, poor
one step.
dog.
She literally didn't make it up the step and then fell on her side and then got off and climbed.
So far, I've been quite happy with my Temu purchases, except one had spelling mistakes and one thing didn't have something color that was meant to be. It depends on what you get. I have quite a few like shirts that I wear from Temu, like work shirts that I bought, and it's like 50-50.
There's so many problems with buying stuff on Temu though, and I don't mean quality-wise or getting ripped off. I mean like the principle of it and the
I mean,
like,
it's made with garbage.
But it's just like they steal a lot of stuff, and like all the Harry Potter stuff, it's all stolen. You know, like they don't have license.
Even they steal from like small businesses. And
that's
stuff.
the worst part, right? Like when they steal, but you don't feel as bad, but it's still stealing. You know, and then when we buy stuff from them, it is bad. So I don't want to say like, oh, everybody should buy stuff from them because it's like.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say, nobody was accusing you of anything. Nobody, like, I hate when people, like, just defend themselves, even though nobody ever accused them of anything. It just seems like you have a guilty conscience.
I don't know. Some stuff I buy from there I like a lot, and other stuff is just crap. I've started to learn how to like avoid the crap, but you still sometimes the pictures just don't match what you get.
Most of it is crap. Would you buy a bread maker from them? The bread would come out Chinese.
Tony said stop buying stuff from Temu. And Xander said that's a matter for their conscience, not mine.
I heard that.
If it's what I need and it's for sale, I'll buy it.
I heard that Germans make really good bread. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Do you guys know about this? Is like German bread like a thing?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard of that like fluffy Japanese bread?
Nope.
Like fluffy butter bread or
It sounds delicious.
Is it egg bread? But it's like super like fluffy and like bouncy. And there's that other one where they make in the like they make. I
don't really know a lot about Japanese food.
Make it in like a tin, like a square. So when it blows up, it it expands and stuff. It takes the shape of the little box.
I would like to try it as long as it doesn't have meat in it because they like to put meat in bread in chunk like that. Why'd you sigh like that?
That's like saying like I don't want to eat Italian food or bread because sometimes they put meat and cheese in their food too, like in their bread. Like
Xander said bread is bread. Not really, dude. Have you ever had
homemade
bread
crazy?
From like a bread maker because it's delicious?
No, not even that. Like you can buy really delicious bread.
Oh, like baguettes.
Well, the ones that we buy are not baguettes.
Whatever they are, they're delicious.
Yeah, you're crazy if you're saying bread is bread. That's nuts. That's like saying pizza is pizza. Like there's no difference between frozen pizza and like real pizza. Even like real like pizza bought at a restaurant, they vary so freaking much. And then you have more of like the artisan style pizza that you would get at like a restaurant where, and then you have like the flatbread style pizzas, which I'm not a really big fan of because it just feels like flatbread like with stuff.
I feel like they don't have enough toppings or enough sauce or enough cheese. It's just like, I don't know. All that matters is it tastes good dunked in my coffee. Bread in coffee?
That's the thing. People do that.
Really?
Yeah. I used to do that growing up. Yeah,
really?
You toast the bread. You got toasted though. Like it's kind of weird if you don't toast it.
Like a biscotti?
No, bread. A biscotti, I guess you can kind of consider it a type of bread, but I would say it's more of a cookie than a bread. But I'm not sure how you make it. But also like a brownie is considered a cookie, just so you know.
Only real coffee, not black rubbish. Whatever that means. There's a huge variety: sourdough, rye, French wheat, etc. Bread is bread. LOL. Hello, Vander's Wands.
I don't understand that comment though. Are you saying like the huge variety?
There is a huge variety.
Bread is bread. Oh, bread is bread. Ha ha ha. You didn't add the ha 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 ha. So I thought that he was saying like there's a huge variety, but bread is bread. Like that's what I took from the comment, and I was about to defend bread.
Xander said milk and sugar. Yeah, coffee does taste better with stuff in it. My dad drinks black coffee, but like, ugh,
yeah,
gross. I could never.
Yeah, no, it's gross. It's disgusting. It's just like, I've tried espresso and I've tried to like it, and I tried to taste something in it, and I'm just
like we've even watched videos where people explain like how to tell like the subtle differences and like flavors,
the crema, the all that stuff, and you got to drink it right after, and
it just tastes like burnt.
Just tastes gross, dude. Even like good quality like espresso, it's just, to me, I don't have the distinct or the whatever, the distinguished palate.
You're not the distinguished gentleman's?
No. Remember that time, we always tell this story, but that time we were on our honeymoon at Disney, and it was like day 3 of walking around, and I'm exhausted. I have a headache.
I think it was like day 4 or 5.
And we were at the worst park, which is the animal park, whatever it's called, Animal Kingdom. And half of the kingdom was shut down. It was rainy, like cloudy-ish. It wasn't rainy, but it was cloudy.
I don't remember it being rainy.
It wasn't rainy. It was cloudy. I spoke wrong. Or maybe it had just rained the day before, and it was still like the morning. It was before 12. And I just had a pounding headache.
And I was like, you need coffee.
You need a coffee or something. I was just like, yeah, and an espresso and a thing. And you were like, oh, they have espresso. And I was just like, sure, whatever. Get me whatever. You know what to get. And then she comes back with this big old cup. It was like a regular size cup. And then I get it. And I'm like, why is it like empty? And I open it up. She's like, it's espresso. And I'm like, what the hell is espresso? I was just like, I don't know what espresso is because I'm pretty sure I was calling it espresso because I didn't know what it was called. And then I'm like, this sucks. It's probably going to taste like shit. And then I go to get a Splenda and I go to put it in and a whole Splenda thing drops in there. And I just got so mad.
And it was like a $7 espresso.
I just got so mad because one, I'm not going to drink finger coffee when I was at a park.
Especially like Animal Kingdom.
No, I mean, that doesn't, I honestly, I think the animals have less germs and less like disease than the humans that you accidentally touch, touch something that every other dirty human touched.
Yeah.
After they came out of the bathroom.
And didn't wash.
Didn't wash at all. It's just, when you're at places like that, you gotta like just not touch your mouth as best you can. Because you're gonna leave and you're gonna get sick. Like it's just, and then you're gonna not have a great time. Just like any convention.
Yeah.
That you go to. You know, like PAX or whatever. There's always a name for all of them. But I feel like people are always freaked out about like touching people and stuff. But like the big thing is just don't touch your face or
don't
your
touch
food,
your mouth. Don't touch your
food,
eyeballs
or your drinks. When you open it, like don't drink canned things where you gotta finger the thing and then put your mouth on it, because that's how you get sick. Mm-hmm. And that's how you'll get some sort of flu or something, and then you'll feel like crap. And if you're there for multiple days, then you get sick, and then you're going home and you're like, I'm dying. It's never happened to me. How about you? Yeah. What up, Jake? Dude, it's like really late for you.
1:30 a.m.
Is it 5 hours?
I had a cat that liked bread once, and then Vander's asking if had a cat that tried bread once, or once had a cat that enjoyed eating bread. Uh-oh. Why is Osmond acting so weird?
Because she's a dumb cat. Yeah. So did you like D&D now that Jake is here?
Mm-hmm. What about T? Is she chopped liver?
She hasn't talked. When was the last time
I used to have a cat that ate everything.
Look, T said hi like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And then hasn't spoken, so I just assumed she left. She just checked in. She's just like, hey, what's up? Okay, bye.
What's up, bye? She's playing Zelda.
Damn it, she's playing Zelda.
Mother effer.
You haven't beaten that yet, dude? It's been a week.
Dude, why didn't you get Xenoblade yet? Xander, my last name is Vanderpool. Nice. That's a cool name.
It's a good name.
I like that name.
Why isn't it Vanderpool Wands? I feel like that would be
Vander's
better.
Wands is cool.
It is.
I like it.
But Vander's also a first name, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Sounds like a first name to me.
Beep 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 beep.
How many Zeldas have you beat?
3?
I beat 1. I bet you I beat 1 that you didn't.
Wind Waker?
Yeah.
I think I did beat that.
Damn it.
I could be wrong.
It's the only one I
played
beat.
that one a lot. Maybe I didn't beat it.
We got to Ganon on the whichever one.
Fully beat. I beat Ocarina of Time. I beat the DS one that came out that I loved, like the portrait one. Maybe that's it. No, I beat one of the first ones. I can't remember.
The original? Oh, you beat the one on DS, remember?
That's what I just said, the portrait one.
Oh. Is it Link Between Worlds?
Did I beat that one too?
I don't know.
Maybe I beat 2 DS ones.
I think I beat Oracle of Ages for Game Boy.
I've never even played that one.
I think that was the first one I ever beat.
Vander is a first name from Arcane.
League of Legends.
Oh wait, I'm missing a lot. I did the Minish Cap one. Now I'm starting Tears of the Kingdom. I beat none, said Jake. Vander said League of Legends. Change the V to an X and give me 10% off all your wands.
The V to an X.
Like Vander Xander. That's the one we didn't play.
This is the latest one. Why are you playing that, T? Why don't you play the one that came out before it? Like, it's a direct sequel. This is a direct sequel to the last one. You know? Because now if you go back and play it, it's going to feel old. Like, that's what happens with games like this.
What
like
was the one before this called? T said which one?
Breath of the Wild. That's the first one.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild definitely is the one you should play before Tears of the Kingdom.
But she already started Tears of the Kingdom, right?
She said I'm starting it.
Oh, yeah, you should play
Breath
of the Wild. And it's I was going to say, it's probably cheap now.
She said I did Breath of the Wild a long time ago.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Anders said it's been a while since I tuned in. Hope you guys are doing well. Any big plans for the channel or anything else coming up?
No, not right now.
Not any right now. And we've had a lot of life changes lately, but things have been all right. We're doing good. What is your favorite DreamWorks movie, Kivox? DreamWorks. It's a very specific question.
How to tame your dragon or whatever. Train your dragon. Yeah. Shrek was pretty good though. Yeah, I think that series is probably my favorite. We haven't seen all of them though. I think that series is my favorite though.
I've only seen the first one. Wait, that one probably gives you more.
Most of them are sequels though, if you think about it.
Wow, it's a really fuzzy picture.
It's a terrible picture.
Shrek was pretty good, said Jake.
Ooh, Prince of Egypt was pretty good. I really liked that movie back in the day. That's old. Oh, Ants was pretty good too. I like that. Classic. Old school. Shrek. Kung Fu Panda I didn't really like.
I'm smelling bread.
Yeah. What's your favorite Pixar movie? Frozen doesn't count because it's not. It's a Disney movie.
I don't know all the Pixar movies. Like what they are.
Yo, I want to talk about that stupid Snow White movie. That looks so bad.
It does look bad.
But I think Gal Gadot looks really good as the queen. But that other girl is just like the worst.
It sucks that the main character is ruining the movie.
Yeah, and she sucks.
I think anyone that watches her do interviews about that movie hates it.
Yeah.
I honestly like Homeward a lot.
Homeward. Remember Homeward Bound?
Yeah, I used to love that movie. Oh, Jake said Onward. Didn't we watch that?
Onward.
No, I think he's talking about Pixar.
Oh. Onward, is that the new one? No, if it's that new one, then we did not watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Onward was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was terrible.
It was like D&D light.
Yeah.
It was like,
it was fun.
You know.
Ooh, I bought Kivox a present. I got him D&D stamps.
I mean, you bought it for yourself.
No, I bought it for you.
You were like, I want those, so I'm going to buy them and say that they're for him.
No, I wouldn't have bought them probably for me. Maybe I would have.
You were so excited about them.
I was so excited, and you were just like, yeah.
So you bought them for yourself.
I thought you would be super excited. Damn, Jake.
What happened?
I didn't grow up with a dad, so it resonated.
Why is that a damn?
That's sad.
Jake.
I like that movie a lot more than I thought I was gonna.
It was a pretty, like, forgettable movie, though.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I forgot what it was even called. You couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, I did. I told you.
You said, didn't we watch it?
Yeah.
But then you didn't describe it to me.
Oh.
You know, the one of the blue guys that are trying to find their dad or something. You know, describe what happened in the movie. Besides that.
The mom gave him a magic stick that brought the dad back to life, sort of, for like 24 hours, except it only brought back half of his body.
It's only because you cheated and you saw it right here. You saw this image.
No.
You didn't see this image or this image?
No.
Or this image?
No.
Mm-hmm.
It brought back half of his body, and then they were trying to get the rest of his body back, and then they never were. I'm spoiling stuff now. Blue guy looking for his dad. Yeah.
Oh, Jake.
Oh, got it.
That's another reason Jake likes it, is because you know, it reminds him of home. His character.
I can't really think of any other Pixar movies. I mean, Toy Story is like...
That's the one you think of?
Yeah.
Like that.
Toy Story? Oh, you're saying him. I'm like, yeah, that's the one I think of.
I hate the word Pixar because I always want to say Pixart.
Really?
Yeah, I just Pixar. It's such a weird.
Monsters Inc. is great.
Up is really good.
Up is that's got to be my favorite, hands down.
Okay, yeah.
It's so good. It has everything. It has emotions.
It really is good.
It makes you cry. It makes you laugh 1,000,000 times. It makes you cry again.
Yeah. What about Finding Nemo?
Finding Nemo's great. I thought that was Disney, though.
No,
I didn't know the Blue Man Group's backstory was so sad.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
The drum.
Yeah, but I don't know their backstory, I guess. Oh. I thought that was Disney.
You gotta make connections.
You thought what was Disney, Jake?
Whatever, yeah, I mean, Up maybe?
Up is by far the best. Hands down.
Up is good. They start out.
I thought Toy Story was Disney?
No, Toy Story is Pixar. Toy Story is the first.
The initial Pixar, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the OG.
I didn't remember Up was Pixar, though.
I feel like this, whatever the DreamWorks is like.
They're kind of
the B
C tier.
Like B tier, you know. Dude, honestly, I think that Disney, they're just messing up a lot, right? But that like latest movie, Wish or whatever, dude, the music in that is so freaking bad. It's like comically bad, like a high school student.
You showed me one of it and it wasn't good.
Like a high school student is trying to come up with a song, or they like used AI or something to like come up with the music for it, but it's just like it's mockingly bad.
Wait, you would have guessed Toy Story is DreamWorks, Xander?
No way, man.
I mean, I get DreamWorks and Pixar confused too, I would say.
There's just a difference in quality though, like in look. I
mean, definitely looking at the movies in Pixar versus DreamWorks, Pixar has higher quality movies.
Yeah, like Spirit and Megamind and Kung Fu Panda, Madagascar. I mean, they're good movies, but like
they're not great.
That one with
like
Will Smith
Up is great.
Will Smith as a fish.
Shark Tale, is that it?
Woohoo!
Yeah. There's a conspiracy that they used AI for the whole movie.
I believe it.
What movie?
Wish.
Oh.
The one we were talking about, and we mentioned AI.
But if you use AI, can you take credit for it?
That's the slippery slope that they run into. Like that's a big thing that artists and stuff like that have an issue with, is because if you're sampling all of these different artists and all this different information, is it technically something new? Especially when it comes to art.
Yeah, but if you're just taking ideas from other things, like what is a book? You're taking ideas from every other thing you've ever read.
Yeah, that's true. But when it comes to like AI, it's less transformative and more
Actually
transplantative.
I will say, so we watched the Tesla thing last night. It was pretty impressive. I was like, I'm going to sleep. I'm not watching this. And then I started watching it and like, that robot's dancing. And now the robot is serving drinks.
Yeah, I think like I heard some video or saw some video of when the Tesla bot was like talking to people, and it sounded too real. And there was different ones and they had different voices. So I have a feeling that the audio that they were hearing was a person. That's just my suspicion because it was too smooth. It was.
You never know though. Your phone can mimic you.
I know, but mimic me?
Like it can act like you and talk like and sound like your voice.
Since when?
Well, there's apps that do it. Caleb talks about it.
Okay. So, but yeah, I know. But you said it like we've had this conversation before. Like about, you know what I mean? The way you said it. I thought you knew
about that.
I know that there are apps, but you have to like literally feed it hundreds of hours of thing. It doesn't just, you know.
I'm just saying it's not that advanced if your phone can do it.
Yes, but to be able to hear somebody respond, I know that ChatGPT 4, whatever 4.0 is super advanced, but it's very specific, and it just seemed too stumbly sometimes over its own words. I'm just saying, I believe that it wasn't, and they didn't specifically say or like show a demonstration of it. So because they're not, then I feel like there was a little bit of some smoke and mirrors for the audio, not for the movement. Obviously, they can't have a person inside of it.
No, but they can have someone like.
It doesn't matter. It still needs to be able to do everything and see. Like, how are they going to have somebody control it and make it like grab? You know what I'm saying? Grab a cup and then fill it up when they're, you know. So that's what I'm saying.
Jake said technically yes, but no. They're able to use the excuse of remixing, which is technically not plagiarism. Is technically nothing is original. Everything is influenced by something else.
Yeah, the slippery gray area is when it's not a human doing it. When it is like a generative model or whatever that just can do it 1,000,000 times faster than a human.
I did like the
music thing
of the cybercab.
I like the cybercab. I like the cybercab as well. I would love to see that become
a regular
car. Just would be really nice. But yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like, I would like to have a second car like that, but like, I feel like we
don't need another car.
I would only want it if we were literally gonna have a thing. But it would be really good if it did drive you, like they were showing it and stuff. Imagine it could just drive you to work in the morning. It'd
be weird not to have any steering wheel and not be able to control it.
Yeah, but what if it just worked? What if it actually works?
I know, it's just scary. Like, I'm not quite there yet where I can't have control of the car if I feel like I need it.
But if you were comfortable enough with it driving you and there's never any intervention and it's good, just having a steering wheel in front of you would just be annoying. And you wouldn't be paying attention to it anyway. You'd be playing on your phone or, you know?
Yeah.
Or doing some work.
Xander said, I don't see the robots being a thing. I don't know. It is hard to imagine having like a robot chilling in your house.
I can see it. I don't know how old you are, but I always forget how old people are here. But
I would, like I said yesterday, like I would like it to do all my chores for me. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Like if it could clean my bathroom.
I mean,
do my laundry.
I may not happen in the next 10 years. It may not happen in the next like 20 years, but I think eventually we'll get there. But I mean, think about like how advanced full self-driving is now. Did you think 10 years ago that, you know, we'd ever
that my car would be able to drive me to work?
I mean,
because it can if we pay for it.
It's so close to being like good, to like not have any interventions.
Yeah.
Like definitely like I wish we could go to Florida this year again, or like we need to go. Why not?
The cat.
Just she'll be fine for like a couple days.
No.
Just like 4 days. Can we foster her?
She literally cannot stop. You think she's gonna eat her meds for someone else?
Can we put her in bring her to the vet or something?
No. You'd have to pay to like have someone. She's not gonna eat her pill if someone else is doing it.
They just like shove it in her throat.
She's afraid of her own shadow.
You just shove it in her throat.
That would, you know how traumatic that would be for her. That poor cat.
Bummer.
She's so chill. You can go.
I don't want to by myself. It's no fun.
I don't want to either.
No, then we won't go. We'll just stay. What do you think? All right. Oh, our parents were in that big hurricane.
It literally hit them head on.
So our parents were in that big hurricane, and as it was getting closer, my mom calls me, and she's like, what are Meek's parents doing? Because I'm scared. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what's happening. My parents don't speak English very well.
Both of our parents live near Tampa.
So then I like message her parents or call her parents. I called your mom, I think. And her mom didn't really give me an answer. She was just like, I don't know what's happening. We're going to probably just hang out and just, chill. But whatever, we're not worried about it. And I'm like, yeah, but they're kind of saying that it's going to be, pretty serious. Like it's going to kind of be scary. Like, and you guys just got hit by a hurricane literally last week or something. So, and a bunch of people died. And she just didn't care. She was just like, whatever, don't care. And then like a day before it happened, she's like, we're going to go to Orlando. We got a place that we got like a Airbnb or something down there. If your parents want to come with us, they can come. And I'm just like, oh, well.
Yeah, they got like a 3-bedroom, 5-bed condo.
You guys changed your mind pretty quick. Like they literally just like went from one extreme.
I'm shocked they were able to find a place.
One extreme to the other extreme. But then my dad was stubborn and didn't want to go. So he sat behind in the terrible storm. But he got lucky because he didn't die. I was ready. I was just like, my dad's going to die. He's going to die.
The thing that like with that storm in particular is like you didn't know where it was going to really hit, and it kept pooping like tornadoes, like bad
until
tornadoes.
It hit land. And then once it hit land, it stopped. But yeah, prior to that, I guess the clouds were really low and all that.
There were
stuff.
like dozens of tornadoes that sprung from that thing, and it could have hit your parents.
A few people did die. Again, they got lucky because if it stayed on course what they originally thought and it didn't go south, they would have gotten hit way harder. Your parents lost power for a couple days and got like a bunch of water in the house, even though they were on the second floor.
No, the water came from the freezer.
Melting.
Like melting.
Got it.
Yeah, because they lost power.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, it was crazy. We like watched it all Wednesday night, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really get stuff like that either, thank God.
Yeah, we get snowstorms and ice storms here and stuff, but for the most part,
it's still rare. Like not rare, but we get like one a year.
One a year we have like a good storm. Some years we'll have like 2 or 3 that are like,
but we either don't, and if we get tornadoes, they're like mini tornadoes.
They're not real tornadoes.
They're like baby tornadoes. We do get them like every year, but they're
small. We did have a huge flood.
Yeah.
Like a couple months ago, we had like just close it now. We had we literally had like not a lot of people died. I think there was like a handful of people that died, but it was like a once in 100-year storm that we had here, where it literally like the storm was around us and it stopped moving and it just sat there and just dumped water in a certain area and things were just underwater here, which is super abnormal.
It like
because,
broke bridges and jumped.
Yeah, because we live like
it was like what 15 minutes from here. Southbury?
Well, yeah, roughly, yeah. But like we live like in like a very hilly area, so we don't get a lot of like water like that just pools in places. But like
there are some unlucky.
There are
places,
some rivers though that were overflowing a lot, like
I have some feet. Coworkers that like their house always floods because of like where it is and like whatever, Most people don't have that issue here.
An old friend of mine from high school, his entire like basement filled up with water.
That sucks.
Yeah, I showed you the pictures.
Did?
Mm-hmm. I said he was like on the radio talking to somebody. Remember?
No,
but I missed it. But yeah, I actually went to somebody's house the other day and they told me that like the entire basement, there was like 4 feet of water in the basement.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then, and it was just like gushing, like into like the storm cellar door type thing. It was just like gushing down
That
like from
sucks.
the hill. Yeah. It's crazy.
I feel bad for people that have to deal with water because like your regular insurance doesn't cover that.
Yeah.
So it's like, unless you get flood insurance, which somewhere like where we live, you would never think to get because you don't normally have issues like that.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty lucky because we're on a hill. I mean, the thing is, like, we're on a hill, so technically whatever comes from up there does slide down, so it can still affect us, but we're pretty high up, so we tend to not get too much.
Yeah. And if we do, we get a little bit in our garage usually. Like,
yeah, because the driveway like slopes up the garage, so all the water rides down. Again, I want to get one of those little thing that goes across, like, so then when the garage door comes down like this, it like there's like a little barrier that sits right in front of it, and it'll protect from like a couple inches of water.
Xander said, oh wait.
Jake
said, my buddy had to evacuate Florida this week. Xander said, I'm glad we don't get stuff like that. They had a lot of damage up north not long ago. I'm on high with all higher ground. Stuff bypasses my street on its way down. Yeah.
And then we can replace this too. This goes at the bottom of the door. Because our door is pretty old.
Yeah.
That stuff. But something like this, you just glue it to the bottom. So when you drive in, you have that little bump, but it'll protect from the water coming in. You know?
How does it line up so perfectly?
What are you talking about?
Like, how would it line up?
I have no idea. Line up with what?
The door. Like slotting into it.
You close the door, you mark where you're going to put it, and you put it down. You know what I mean?
If you say so.
I mean, it doesn't line up. You have to line it up. It's like a sticker.
But I feel like every time it goes up and down, it would like maybe like tweak it a bit.
This is like this big.
You mean thick?
Like it's like this big, and then it runs down the door like this. The door sits like this. So it's not like a little thing like this big. It's not like a little thing. It's like a wide thing, and then the door comes down and sits like right next to it.
Okay.
You're just saying okay because you want me to shut up, right?
No, I get it.
See? Like that. But yeah, high ground is important. That's another thing. Like if you guys are ever like buying a house, which I don't think anybody can buy houses anymore. I don't think that's a thing.
It's so expensive.
But if you're ever getting a place that you're buying and you're going to pay for, that's
something we didn't
huge.
think about what we should have.
Yeah. And like that's an advantage of being on a hill. But what sucks about being on a hill is your yard. You have to worry about mowing a hilly yard. It sucks.
Which we didn't have a propelling mower at first. So he really had like a workout every time.
It sucks. You still got to work out because you still got to run up the hill, you know, and like walk. I think I walk like a good 2 miles, mile and a half to 2 miles when I do the lawn. Just walking takes usually like 45 minutes to an hour. But all right, I think we're going to go because our bread's almost done. So
and I have a headache.
Thank you guys for hanging out.
Hi,
Sorry that
Naimi.
this stream was a little bit short. What's this, Meek? Is Xander saying something?
Some years ago, a small tornado occurred in my town. The river kept it from coming near my street. Well, that's good.
Nice.
Bye, Tony.
Bye, Tony.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Where's our thing? Oh, no, I don't have the scenes.
Bye.
Hold
T
on.
said bye, bye, bye.
Give me a sec. I can't leave yet. What am I looking for? Oh, stream. That's not stream. Beep. I gotta load that up. All right, bye.